like to continue doing. I'm running for re-election to the Fayetteville City Council. And I've had opposition in the past, but this time I think I'm fair to say that I have the first time I've organized opposition. I'm not going to go into all the details, but it is organized. That being said, the campaign's going pretty well. If you've driven around town, you've seen a lot of my signs. Probably have about 95 signs up by the last count right now. And I have another approval for another 20 more signs. So all the signs you see have had approval by the property owner, and that's why they're placed there well within the beyond the right-of-way, so they're not outside the right-of-way. So that's gone real well. I spoke to the Republicans about 10 days ago. I spoke to the Fayetteville Rotary Club. That was very nice, getting back into my old stomping grounds. I was with Rotary for 30 years. Been here since 1951. Not 1950, I was born in 51. I've been here since 71. Excuse me. But anyway, that's still a long time anyway, look at it. And so the family, our family has done a lot to support the community. We've been involved quite a bit, a lot heavier recently than maybe in the past. But at least I've had a lot of friends, know a lot of people, and I think we've done a lot of good. My platform basically is it's like three legged stool. Public safety is the first one. I think that's critical. We don't maintain our public safety, then nothing else matters. We have to be able to walk down the street. We have to be able to live in our homes. We have to be able to live without fear. And that may be what some might not like, but I think most of us here, in fact, everybody here, I'm sure, agrees with that. We have fiscal responsibility in our city. A number of years ago, we decided as a city council that we were going to put a level property tax millage rate so that you wouldn't have to worry every year if it was going to go up or down. And I know people say, well, our assessment's gone up and so our taxes should be rolled back and whatnot. But we use that money, unlike in the past, we do set it aside for projects that need to be spent on infrastructure projects, not just frivolous growing government. So the money is set aside for purposes for use in the future. We don't have to come back to the citizens later on and actually increase the millage rate because we didn't raise it sufficiently the first go around. The last leg of the stool is balanced growth. And Fayetteville has really grown. In 1979, as a matter of fact, in 79 when I started my business, the population of Fayetteville was about 3,000 people, less than 3,000 people, 2,700. And the population of the county was 29,000. And as small as that is, going back 9 years earlier, in 1970, when we moved here, the population was only 11,500. So it really grew in that one decade, but it was still small. Well, the population is now swelled. We're about 18,000 or so in the city of Fayetteville. We're 115, 16,000 in the whole county. And so we've got to look to the future. We've got to keep our eye on the ball. I'm sure none of you said that. And we have to elect candidates who are going to watch out for us as we go down the road. I think I can safely say that, I put my money where my mouth is. I'm not someone here who just wants to make the fast buck and get out of Dodge. We've been here for 51 years. I've been here 51 years, intend to stay here. So I'm certainly not going to knowingly, unless I wind up like some people who are in the White House, I'm not going to knowingly do anything that's going to damage the city and damage me. I got 1 minute left, and so I'm touching a couple other things. I think some of the criteria that you have to judge me by, I was on the city council to help bring us through this pandemic. I mean, many other cities throughout the country engaged in lockdowns. They're still locking down. We were able to stop that. We nipped it in the bud. We had 2 or 3 weeks of, we didn't know what we were doing, but we got ourselves back together and we moved forward. I think the county and the city really is benefiting from that. Red tape is one of the big things, big issues. When I first ran for mayor back in 1999, was to cut red tape to make it easier for businesses to do business. And I think we've done that in Fayetteville. We've improved the sign ordinance. I mean, it's now, we don't have the restrictions that we used to have years ago. Businesses are able to put signs up that are meaningful. We have 300 acres, which is a nature preserve that we've developed. And sort of planning for the future, planning for green space. And with that, I'll leave you, but I'll say, please vote for Paul Oddo on November 2nd. You'll be glad you did.